November in the countryside always feels like a pause between the seasons. The air is colder, the colours fade, and everything seems to slow down for a while. It's a quiet month here, time to stay close to home, get a few jobs done, and enjoy the small routines that make this time of year feel calm.
Good morning guys, welcome back to another vlog. I've literally just come back from Breakfast Club. I did try and film a few clips this morning, but I really don't have that much time in the morning. I literally wake up at 7 o'clock, I come downstairs, I make myself a cup of tea, I go back upstairs, I make the bed, I open the curtains, get ready for the day, and I drink my tea while I do that, and then I get dressed and then I'm out the door. But yeah, now I'm back. I'm gonna go around the house and do a little bit of tidying up. Yeah, and hopefully I'll film a few clips throughout the day and maybe over this week, and we'll do a little autumn weekend vlog. The weather today is very gross, very rainy, so not doing any gardening today, unfortunately. But yeah, maybe more of a little house reset day today because the house is not looking the best, so I think that would be a good way to clear my brain. Honestly, I cannot function if the house is a mess. The house needs to be tidy first thing and then I can get on with my day. But yeah, let's get that started. I've just finished tidying up and I've come outside. I brought my cereal out. I was going to eat it in there, but I've decided actually I'm going to eat it and I start cracking on with some work because I've got a lot to do today actually. So yeah, I'm going to spend a few hours in here. I ideally really need to give this room a tidy as well. I do not treat this room as well as I treat the rest of the house. This is kind of like, I know people aren't going to come in here, so it's just a bit of a mess. I really need to just take a day to give it a tidy at some point, but I don't think I'm gonna bother with that today. I feel like I have a lot of stuff I need to sort out, like I need to go through all the drawers and everything like that and just organize everything, but yeah, we'll do that a different day. I don't know if you can tell, it has actually just gone back behind the clouds, but the sun came out for a minute, so I'm hoping we can maybe spend some time in the garden later. Any excuse to get outside in the garden, if the sun is out, I'm straight out, because yeah, it's just miserable a lot at the moment and I need to make the most of that. I do need to venture down to the veg plot later because we plan our meals. Fergal goes to the shop every Sunday and we'll kind of plan out what we're eating that week, and today's plan just says pumpkin. I kind of not particularly successfully grew one pumpkin this year from about 8 different plants. They all died. One of them got to about this big, so yeah, it's not a very big pumpkin. It wasn't big enough to carve, but I do not want it to go to waste, so we are eating it tonight. So I'm thinking maybe like some kale and some like bogwheat or some couscous or something and make a yummy salad. But yeah, I need to go down to the veg plot later and see what else I can grab. Definitely gonna get kale. I also think maybe I've got some carrots that need pulling, but yeah, let's do that later. But for now I'm just gonna pack a few orders.
and nail my bones to this floor. I lay my head and sew my skin to this bed, and I have to find a piece of my mind. I've left my soul far behind. So find me a place to grow, a place to roam, a place to go home. This road is paved with gold, but the view is getting old. My heart is turning cold. Something won't sit right. Nothing here is mine. I don't believe my lies. I have to fight to free my ties. I know the fault is mine. So find me a place to grow, a place to roam, a place to go home. This road is paved with gold, but the view is getting old. My heart is turning cold. They say all roads lead to Rome. Lead me home. Lead me home.
Good evening, guys. It's been a few hours since we last spoke. We went for a lovely dog walk and I've just gone back and I've decided I'm going to start cooking now. Fergal's playing D&D later, so I want us to actually sit down and eat first before he starts playing, so a little bit early, although it's pitch black outside. I hate how dark it gets at the moment, although I am going to light a fire tonight and get really cozy in the living room, so that will be nice. This is my pumpkin. I'm basically gonna try and copy a HelloFresh recipe that we have, which is one of our favorites, but it uses butternut squash. Obviously we're doing pumpkin instead, so hopefully it will be a similar result. Maybe, I don't know, I assume the butternut squash would be better, but I really want to use this. I think it is edible. I really hope so, because this is the plan. I'm not sure what else would eat else. But yeah, let's make some dinner. Also, I'm sorry if I look terrible right now. The lighting in this room is not the best, and I've just had a shower, so I'm not wearing any makeup. But yeah, you just have to excuse that.
There's something so satisfying about cooking straight from the garden. Today I'm making a pumpkin and kale salad using homegrown pumpkin and freshly picked kale. First, I'm going to preheat the oven to 200 degrees and start by prepping the pumpkin. I scoop out the seeds, which I'm going to save to replant next year. Then chop it into small cubes. A drizzle of oil, a sprinkle of salt and pepper, and I'm going to add some paprika and garlic powder, but you add whatever you like. Then it all goes onto a tray into the oven to roast until golden, about 25 to 30 minutes. Next, I slice up an onion and cook it gently in a little oil until it softens. Then I add a vegetable stock and some bulgur wheat, bring it to the boil, pop a lid on and let it rest for around 15 minutes. While that's cooking, I'm going to make a quick dressing: honey, balsamic vinegar, olive oil, salt and pepper. Whisk it together until smooth. Also going to crumble up some Greek-style cheese ready for later. In a large frying pan, I heat a drizzle of oil and add my freshly picked kale, stalks removed, with a pinch of salt and pepper. Add a splash of water and pop the lid on until it begins to wilt. Then stir in some garlic and cook for another minute. When everything's ready, I fluff up the bulgur wheat with a fork and add it to our plates, topped with roasted pumpkin, garlicky kale and that crumbly Greek cheese, a drizzle of the honey dressing and a sprinkle of roasted seeds. And there it is, a simple garden bowl full of autumn flavour and colour, proof that the best meals do really start in the garden. I spent the rest of my evening in front of the fire watching TV. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please subscribe and like, and I'll see you next week. Bye guys.